Investing in a mutual fund is a lot like marriage. Why, you ask? Because there's always going to be bumps along the way. But if you last it out in the long run, you know you've made it. Our big fund has a similar tale to tell. Despite hitting the occasional roadblock, HDFC Equity is one of the sturdiest funds around. After putting on an impressive show in 2005, it delivered a pretty muted performance in 2006 and 2007. But it also brought to the fore the inherent strength of the fund manager, who sticks by his convictions irrespective of whoever else is playing the momentum game. Known to always provide a decent downside protection capability in the past, it was the same in 2008. Last year, the return of 106% put it way ahead of the category average of multi-cap funds by 23% and its benchmark by 17%. Now for the numbers. If you invested 1,000 rupees in this fund when it launched, you would have 23,000 rupees today. We've done some digging and tell you everything you need to know about the fund.
Thank you, Awad. Today, the HDFC Equity Fund is a 5-star rated fund, 26% annualized return over the last 5 years, which is very good. So what's your response to the fund? Should we be investing in it?
Oh, this should be one of the first funds if one is thinking of equity. It is a dream fund to have. Just look at its launch, and if you look at the growth funds NAV, that reflects, that proves it all. The NAV of the growth plan, from which there no dividend has been paid, is 230 rupee. So if you invested 130 rupee today, in little over 15 years, so I would say that this is the dream fund. It can prove to be a very volatile fund. Its characters are changing. This fund has given 8% more return on an annualized basis over the past 10 years, and it has given twice as much as its benchmark over the past 10 years. So this small, falling little less, rising little more in a rising market, and if you look at its performance in a brief period of time, say 1 year, it is never a chart buster.
I'm going to put you in a bit of a spot here. If I had to choose one equity fund from the HDFC stable, would you say I should choose the HDFC Top 200 or the HDFC Equity Fund, which you just called a dream fund, or should I be investing in which one? No,
if you have to invest in a fund for 10 years and you want to do it with a belief, and you are looking for a little more return over this time period, I would say HDFC Equity.
All right, Ray. Finally, to put it in a nutshell, you've been reviewing the HDFC Equity Fund for us. Good, bad, average. What's your take on this fund?
No, this is an excellent fund.
Kumar reviewing HDFC Equity Fund. He called it an excellent fund and a dream fund, one that might not do as well as the market when the market is very hot. That means that it's a stable fund. It's going to give you stable returns over the long run.